This is John for Johnny's Beat. I'm here at C2E2 with famed artist Rob Schamberger. How are you, sir?
Doing great.
How's things at the show so far?
Doing really good. We're off to a good start.
Now, when did you get started in art?
I started as an artist when I was 7. I got my first comic book and I was like, I want to do this. And it's just progressed from there.
And what brought you to wrestlers?
I didn't get into wrestling until I was 18. My stepfather was a fan back in the 70s in Kansas City, like going to see Harley Race and Bulldog Bob Brown and those guys. And he would, I was there doing laundry at their house, like all 18-year-old men do. And he was flipping through the channels and landed on Ric Flair doing a promo, and I'm like, wrestling, I'm in, I get it, right? Because I grew up in a single mom household with one TV, and I think
sure.
like Murder, She Wrote was on at the same time, so I didn't get to watch. But over the years, I was like more like pursuing being a comic book artist, but then I had the realization like I want to find a different subject matter to where I can really stand out. And like I just like, it's like putting peanut butter and chocolate together, right? Like wrestling and art, and it just took off, and that was about 7 years ago now.
Well, I was going to say, yeah, wrestling lends itself to your style of art because it's so colorful and you got the colorful characters. Is that why you kind of, focused on wrestling?
Yeah, it definitely worked with where I was coming from, and with that comic book background, especially the superhero stuff, a lot of those dynamic poses, the body types, it really went well together, I think.
So do you remember your first wrestling painting?
I want to say it was Harley Race,
okay.
Kansas City guy, so I started with the King.
Now you're actually involved in the WWE. They sell a lot of your stuff?
Yes, I am the WWE's Artist in Residence and have been for 6 years now. They sell the prints and the shirts on WWE's shop. I go to a lot of the events and I'll have like the wrestlers sign the prints and we'll sell those. And in a couple weeks I'll be at WrestleMania, at WrestleMania Access, having a much bigger exhibit there.
So as a fan, how cool is that though?
It's really cool, but at the end of the day it's also how I make my living, right? So like when I'm there, when I'm in the moment, I'm being as professional as possible. But then like when I'll get back to the room or when we're driving back home, I'll turn to the wife and be like, that was cool, right? That was cool.
So of course I have to ask you, who's your favorite wrestler?
My all-time favorite wrestler is Bruiser Brody.
Okay.
In an alternate universe, I get to just paint Bruiser Brody. But of the current wrestlers, I'm a big fan of the Queen, Charlotte Flair. I think that she's, got the whole package there, and it's been really exciting watching her grow. And it doesn't hurt that I've become pretty good friends with her. My wife and I both have.
That helps.
That helps. Makes me a little bit biased, a lot biased, but she's great.
So I'll let you get back to your fans. Before that, though, real quick, where can people find you online? Online,
my Twitter and Instagram are at Rob Schamberger, ROBSCHAMBERGER. Art of Rob Schamberger on Facebook. I have a weekly video series with WWE on their YouTube channel called Canvas to Canvas, and also, of course, WWE's shop to go get the artwork.
Rob, thank you very much, man. It's been a pleasure. I followed your work for years, and I love the stuff you're doing, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.